Hey, here's another tip if you usually have to key data in. On the right-hand side of this worksheet, let me just build a quick little table. We'll put in Q1 and drag to fill in Q1 through Q4. Let's say that you need to key in some numbers. You'll type in 1, 2, 3, enter, 1, 2, 3, enter, 1, 2, 3, enter. Every time you type enter, the cell pointer automatically goes down one row. If you really need to type your numbers going across, there's a great way to do that. Let me delete this data, and we'll open the File menu and go to Excel Options. We need to go to the Advanced section, and the very first option in Advanced is called After Pressing Enter, Move Selection Direction. Change that from down to right. Click OK. Select the first cell, type a number, and hit Enter. Now, I was showing this in one of my power seminars, and someone raised their hand and said, well, now what do you do? How do you get back down to E5? I had to admit I didn't have any good way to do it. I was just going to use the arrow keys to go back, and they said, you don't know the trick. What you do is pre-select the data. Select the data where you're going to be entering numbers, and now start to enter the numbers. When you get to the end of the selected area, Excel automatically moves down to the next row. What a cool trick if you're stuck doing data entry. The reason that trick is great is because you're using the numeric keypad, and it's much easier to type numbers on the numeric keypad and hit the Enter key on the numeric keypad instead of reaching over for the arrow keys. Of course, if you want to, you can always override the option. Type a number and hit the down arrow key, and Excel will move down. Another great trick over on the numeric keypad is the plus sign. You have that big plus sign over there. Now, when you're entering a formula, formulas always have to start with the equal sign. Look at the equal key next to the backspace key. It has both an equal and a plus. As a courtesy, Excel will allow you to hit either the equal key or the shift equal key, which is a plus. That means that you're allowed to start a formula instead of with an equal sign, with a plus sign. Especially if you're a person that uses the arrow key method, it is so much easier to hit the plus key on the numeric keypad and then use the arrow keys. I entered that entire formula using the keys on the right-hand side of the keyboard. Now, when we go back to that cell and look in the formula bar, you'll see that Excel kept my plus sign there and automatically added the equal sign up front. Lots of times in my power seminars, people say, well, why do you bother to type equals plus? Well, I didn't type equals plus. I just used the plus as a great shortcut, and Excel added the equal sign in.